Presidential staffers,
sir,
almost salary are increased by 67%.
Ebusian for Ghana 70 VGH, message like, comment, subscribe, with a notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified.
So Ghana Jumayenia ya to aketium 9%. How far? Is it true that the government of Ghana has increased the salary of presidential staffers by 67%? Ebusian Nibusa. Is it true? Is it also in the budget? Say, Abino I increase presidential staffers. One more a salary by 67% and is it also in the budget? I was here say a no cry. Me diwa mampeni Mahama ho yao. Like seriously. Like seriously. But me bra, Amasama Bruni, Alhaji Kama, today on Movement TV, throw more light on this issue. Just take it.
Increase presidential staffers salary. Presidential staffers,
sir,
almost salary are increased by 67%.
Our budget,
yes.
Wow. Hey,
and you see
now, and I'm this
is it. Ghana today, government increases salary for presidential staffers by 67%. And presidential staffer biano, what I'm told is say they are equivalent to a deputy minister. Rank is equivalent to a deputy minister. So meaning, look at the things they are entitled to. They will be entitled to car, drivers, every minister.
And the man does.
Entitled to.
I'm saying, so uko presidential staffers are you treat you almost to say deputy ministers. Okay? Presidential staffers. You treat you almost to say deputy ministers. Just say, Obia we ye deputy minister ni entitlement. And you mamran was say I'm a deputy minister biano. Do ye presidential staffer biano. Or no so was so nyat say ye deputy minister. Enyane pepepe. Yet Ghana. And not proud to the budget reading, Muba catches and what to a Jumayafua Ketium, the Edikan, about 5%. And a month for Etiswetia, and about 9%. Ghana Jumayafua, Aketia, 9%. Now, would you my young presidential staffers with one more Ketia? Now, young Ghana Jumania Ketia. Nurse needs the same, teacher needs the same, police need what the same, patrol immigration needs the same, fire service needs the same. Presidential staff or just saying. Nasa who to a what to presidential staff and market to 67%, and now what to Ghana Jumayeni na ketium 9%. Hey, so these politicians, I have one more gene or mine home. Ye yanko ya no opposition ni nyina na wo so Ghana Jumayeni na wo di akire no me pacho ye kwadi ye no ani wo ye Ghana Jumayeni wo tie say ya to presidential staff secretariat by 67%. Now wo Ghana Jumayeni wo nurse ni wo doctor wo teacher wo immigration wo fire service any more am count ya to market you 9% no be patrol ete wo saying
defended the na year man 67% because of political party mitumi chiremu kakra and chiremu am kakra me person me de mani so we a teacher ana we a nurse ya aban biye ni political party biye ni ho utie abwa these two institutions HMPP unless we be to me HMPP before the support MPP are buying Ediama workers of who are nurses and teachers. Nobody has done that. But because say me ye NDC ni na me ye MPP ni ntino minimum pa NDC ba medjuma na enkoyi nanso me ye NDC ni ntinya twe megina mu say yezu eyeza nti until say yenyan kasa citizens ni be say there bi o me ye MPP ni me ye NDC ni nanso wei no oba me hoto me nti wei na me pushing agenda no ye be go in circles and they would always increase their own. Wo atom na wo da health center e won pane pepa moja e clean form e pepa fear e bo e pane e ya ma bombele ti de tun krofo close ne ade no na enu hunti oman ni nya sika na yetumi atibi di ama president say won won krofo mfendi di mfebi ntonta ade ntoka asenhye no yese wo de ya ma 9%. Na dia ono no wa sweat na wo de ma no ono ne de ne so wo che office e twiro papers no ono no ya ma 67%. Eno huntie na ye ka say obia oye oye NDC ni a oje yamfa ne say oje sika bi te say let's say na so oje 15,000 and then ya to 67%. Into do 67% of sales can na hwe ahen a obeyeden or they be can already take home pay ho. Kai say ya to market mu saa no, that also means say eye omo other incentives say ba no so ye be pay jam. But one will say net TV trade for you come and the media you come and then one ya na sesank won kasa nanka aban ne hu ni said the oye ye ne yen won you come arewo sem na woman ene ne say aban ne se woni sika na ma ti o oni sika wo de betoa agenda 111 so chadio na my sister adomo ka bibi say say only baby a odi omo bekwa. Why do you even train more? You should cap the training. I know say one thing and I mean one adwene wo ho because a government decision and amasa backlogs na eden aba a government decisions and amasa backlog na aba I employ you say share the number of health workers are nana do fire from 2017 up to 2025 na onu efra bemu na compare the Mahama fire 2013 to 2016 plus the never to me afa na catch me the difference. One party stands paramount. One party has been able to do more employment of these people. Enti say the woman in eco group say and no more fair juma men away in fair juma na kwa say obi because say you yenye ba ye no nanka 2013 for na koma for mo and Kenya afei na ye be start 2013 afan krofo ebio aban bia gunu nyansa say there bio say yetumi see more infrastructure to say dia wo mention here ebi wo ukrom ya ebetumi aboa e ma nurse ni no so ayeden enya more place a obeye adwuma. The more they work, the more taxes the government is able to make, the more revenue it will make in order to pay the workers who are working. This is simple economics. But Sauba na obe stop the production of Agenda 111, and then the money at that healthcare. So we say, oh, you be a fruit now. They are going to be a friend of Mahama care because I'm sure after 4 years, ye nya bibia de beto say na na ekufu ado ba free education atamil se ba ye the vat na ma no any service financial discipline say kufu ba ye the development na ma no ono nko ba ye there's nothing to show for inti chenchine ye create some sort of legacy na ento Mahama din so say ono so ba ye de obeye ye nie just that se uniska se wuniska wo de be fan krofo adwumam na ya fa wa abemu na first year wo se wuniska wo de be fan krofo abemu then 2026 so I promising you say no na betumi afran ya adwumam no you come and tell her 2026 you cannot employ us again for 2026. Meanwhile the infrastructure that would have created that employment or these people to go into could have been completed because 67% they not say we say me the na adomo kana see 67% the NHS say year do say aka kakra ye fro so ano no ye be boso na ye di say be plaster ne wire na abemu no project 67%, they're not calling him. Into the fund this agenda 111 no. Even if each one, okay, even if one agenda 118 it to me employ 100 nurses scraper because they are going to run in shifts. What do you think the impact will be for the country? Which will raise revenue for the country to pay them through taxes that these nurses will be taking and these health workers will be taken from. Now you abandon that. First in your 2025, you see, they just came to tell us, I can say 2025, say, I'm paying to me, and you got 2026. I feel cried the yen to me. Every target, biara, one more catch year 2025, 2026, it has reduced even more. Me can also then yamaso or many more there. You are saying all these things and you still can't meet your target. Now, a 2G nurse for no, to be honest with you, nurse for your microphobia, as they say, no men feel pain for them no more. Because of the mama raf, umuwe your money akando koshe jamabo muno, and I'm who is a serious or Ghana. So my Ghana nurse for anyone for no munye serious. And no nurse for any baby, so I done slave queen no. Nurse uniform nurse keke. Upon 4 now the akeni na or the copy in wajiska a honest because if you were a nurse near over dignity for the job you do, look at the government here where
at least he gave Eslawusu a tough time, a lot of fire, brimstone. And so people thought that with Sam George coming in as the substantive minister, he was going to learn from the criticism that he gave Esla and that he was going to tone down. We knew Esla to be somebody who was very, strict, and she says it as it is, pointedly. People wanted somebody with a different temperament. And so the Sam George mix, we thought maybe, he was very active and all that. He was going to be very mindful of the people he was dealing with, and he was going to deal with Ghanaians as Ghanaians and not deal with Ghanaians as foreigners. Sam George, at least in the first 10 months of this government, has unfortunately been quite disappointing, unfortunately. Before 7 January 2025, Sam George was known for his fight for the LGBTQ bill.
Right.
He was known for, promising a ruthless galamsey fight. In fact, he said it could be done in 2 weeks for Christ's sake. Sam George was known for SIM re-registration exercise, something he criticized Esla for. Sam George was known for promising to attack JM over communication service tax. Sam George was known for these 4, I won't say his sins, but these 4 advocacy platforms that he carried. Right. Sam George in government has so far given us a data brouhaha. He has so far given us a DSTV showdown that didn't go down well with him. He has given us the most recent miscommunication on Google services. Right. Sam George could do better. I just checked on the ministry's WhatsApp, on their Facebook page, and the last communication there is from 2 days ago.
Can you imagine?
There's nothing on what Sam George has reported.
Exactly.
No, and unfortunately, they have a whole directorate for research, statistics, information, research, statistics, information management. A whole directorate.
He's not working with a team.
Yes, and that directorate actually has the public relations office. Right. I don't know why he's not using them. Unfortunately, AI continues to classify the ministry's communication as passing through the minister, specifically on social media. I don't know whether he has personalized the ministry. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. Number one, Google decides to offer free service to Africa, Europe, and the Middle East to students. In fact, I didn't get to know of this very early. I got to know of it, I think, in the first week of October. I think others got the information very early. Industry watchers knew about this thing coming on. Sam George comes to personalize the announcement. He's happy to be telling all of us. Then he comes to give the credit to his government. And then he disingenuously decides to link the Google service with whatever his government has been trying to do with 1 million coders and all that. We would have been very happy if this was a government-led effort. At least it shows that it would have shown that our government is bringing in voices, is bringing investment from everywhere else to educate our youth. Unfortunately, it is not. But our minister says he is pleased to announce to us that until December 9th, people can sign for free. Something that is already known. Yes, the conclusion, in fact, please share this information and take advantage of this opportunity.
Meanwhile, people have already enrolled on it.
People have already done that. In fact, he said something that they will continue to expand this partnership beyond the AI Research Lab and beyond their 1 million coders program. This program has nothing to do with anything of John Mahama's government, nothing to do. It's been 1 year of the 1 million coders program. I don't know of just one person who has passed out of that program. I don't know. I just don't know. They earmarked millions of Ghana cedis to educate coders. Would have been very happy to identify those coders now. I know people who applied for it in Bono Ahafo region, Bono and Ahafo, and Bono East. So far, I don't know any of them who has passed out. That is what Sam George should be worried about. He should be worried about his communication. Recently, he was on the media telling us about misinformation and all that, but it seems our minister is in the lead role. He should be the first person to incarcerate himself for misinforming the public. Unfortunately, I don't know why the chief of staff is not particular about some of these behaviors. The last time it was Sami Jemfi, and he was called to the Jubilee House and he was given a pat on the back and asked to go and say no more when he shared dollars. This particular Sam George minister, even though we all see the zeal, we see that he wants to achieve something. He's in a hurry to achieve something for this republic, and that is very commendable. But he should tone down. There are systems. You don't just get up and start to do things on your own. Look at how DSTV actually humbled him. DSTV, with all the
and
PR.
you see, to show that, please not to cut you. To show that they are a corporate institution. Anytime they want to respond to him, they use a letterhead.
And they did so respectfully. The language was very respectful, very humbling. But they were actually throwing jabs, and they managed to use our own minister, a cabinet minister of the Republic of Ghana, free advert. He actually advertised their program for them much more than the millions they would have paid in advertisement could have done for them. And I don't know why our minister should tone down. Honestly. Look, same registration. You were on the neck of Eslawusu. What she was doing was no good and all that. You came and promised that by July 2025, Ghana will be embarking on a new SIM registration exercise. And this time he used beautiful technical language. Oh, we are going for a central equipment identity register. It's far better than what Eslawusu gave us. How many months since July? No show. No. How many months since July? No show. And the media is not asking these questions. I don't know whether it is because of the 78 million Ghana city budget. I don't know. But critical questions are not being asked. You see?
And you see, when the journalists are trying to be critical, he will question their, what did he say? Comprehension skill.
They are comprehending that they don't understand grammar.
Can you imagine?
I know Sam George is a very good writer. He's a very good writer. He speaks sharply. He's very good. But you see, all those the finery of words, the finery of presentation will not cover up the misdeeds. It is becoming one too many. Look, you told us we will pay paying more, and we'll get even much more value for the data that we buy. Look, somebody was sharing with me how he used to buy data in bits, and it was serving him very well until he tried to buy the 399 bundle, 399 cedis, and he spends 1 hour on TikTok live, and he there's more taken from him by way of data than when he was buying in bits. And I said, well, our minister said we are getting more in value. Maybe check your phone. He said, no, it's not the phone.
He'll tell you to check your settings.
You see, so our minister should understand that, look, he's in government. The responsibility on him is greater now. And so when he promises, he should go by it. We are still paying communication service tax, but he promised to attack the president if the president doesn't take it out in his first budget. And that was quite on a low. These days, he doesn't even talk about LGBTQ. No. The very things that propelled him into prominence, the very thing that propelled the NDC into government, they don't even speak about those things anymore. And he keeps on heaping a lot of debt onto himself. For us, we are here. We will criticize. We'll point out. We'll point out the holes for him to fill up those holes. But if he's not ready, then I won't be shocked if he's one of the first casualties when the president decides to reshuffle his government. I won't be shocked at all.
Yeah.
And so Google, I don't know, maybe Google will not give him that much attention by coming to tell him and tell the Republic that, look, your minister is lying. Maybe Google will not do that. They don't want to give him free advertisement. But but you see, I don't know, maybe he's out of data. That's why he has not taken down the post.
It's because he has decided not to work with a team at the ministry. That's why he keeps on embarrassing.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right.
And these are civil servants who want to work. Yes, I'm running up. They want to work. He should put them to work. Otherwise, they'll be drawing salaries and will have nothing to do.
That's it.
It's been a long time since we saw a statement from his ministry on a letterhead. It's been a very long time. And it's not the best. It's not the best at all. But the last time there was a statement for it, I think it was signed by the chief director. The last time they actually had to come out with a statement, it was the chief director that signed that statement. And I even asked myself,
and whatever he posted was misinformation.
You go to the Foreign Affairs Ministry, whatever name Okudzeto has made for himself, all the lies and all those things, but Okudzeto will always make sure that it is on an official letterhead. Then he will speak to it.
Yeah.
Other young appointees are setting the pace, but
yes, but
George is very comfortable in that position.
Because he has refused to be humble, to learn from people.
I don't know. Maybe because he can also, his shoulders are always up. Maybe the body language, it is not departing from what comes out of the mouth.
Sure, it's the body language.
Well, I don't know. The last time a blogger, one of these vloggers asked him, in the course of parliament about the LGBTQ bill, the answer he gave was very, very cheeky. It wasn't the best. That the opposition should go ahead and lay it if they want to. It wasn't the best. Yeah. And so our minister should tone down. This is a republic we are building. And so he must listen to people who dissent with him and do the right things. Thank you.